Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Belmont Park here on Friday. It is June the 5th, 2015. I'm going to look at all the stakes races for you on this program. And if you want more selections from the card, remember to please follow me on Twitter at 316picks for more selections. So I'm going to handicap all the stakes races here on this great card. I have to say, it's one of the best cards Belmont and Ira had all year up until tomorrow. Tomorrow it's going to be an even better card. But I'm going to handicap races 3, 4, 8, 9, and 10. A lot of races handicap, 5 races. Remember, if you want all the races, go to my Twitter at 316picks. So now let's get on to it. Today's third race from Belmont Park is the second running of the Jersey Girl Stakes, purse $150,000 for fillies, 3-year-olds. We do have a field of 7 traveling 6 furlongs on the main track, 6 furlongs around Big Sandy, and Belmont is my home track, so really like handicapping it. And this gives me a second to stop speaking. Why I show and I speak during the middle of it, I don't know. 6 furlongs, field of 7, and I'm going to go with the 7 horse here, Enhancing Lady. At 8 to 5, Martine Garcia for Bob Baffert. Last time out, the run Churchill down 7 furlongs and made the first and 8 Bell Stakes. Grade 3 event that day. Just had a disappointing trip that day. It was 2.5 to 1, 5 2. Finished 9th, 14 lengths. I had a wide trip and just had a dull effort. Really wasn't into it that day. Then the St. Paul Stakes, $77,000 in April the 5th at San Diego, 6.5 furlongs. Won easily by 2 1/4 lengths. Got a fire speedbird of 98, career best that day. Again, this horse is not the favorite. It was 3.5 to 1 about. He dueled and led and was at 12 pole clear. A very, very decisive win. And then in the Santa Jezebel Stakes, mile 16 at San Diego on February 28th, finished fifth by 6 1/4 lengths. This horse really likes the sprinting distance. Just throw that race out. He was inside dueling just a week, and the winner of that race, Stellar Win. I'm going to go with this one. I had a really good 2-year-old campaign also. Ran twice as a 2-year-old. June the 22nd at San Diego, 5.5 rounds, and won Lucy Stakes for 125 grand. Won by 6 1/4 lengths. A very good win, I have to say. Had a bit of a turn and let him clear. So going to go with this one. Been working out at Churchill. Churchill worked out 5 rounds in 1 minute flat, 30 best out 33, and another workout at Churchill Downs, 5 rounds on the slop. And 1 minute 4, that's 5th best at 14. So going with this one, so count it, that's race number 3 from Belmont Park. It is the Jersey Girl Stakes. I will be going with the 7 horse here. So now let's get on to race number 4 from Belmont Park. And before we get on to that, we are expecting some rain, what I know, here in New York for this Friday card. It's going to rain early in the day. I haven't checked the weather report for today, for that day yet, since yesterday, so hopefully it's gonna be good. Let's see, I'm just checking it now. 20% chance of rain, so hopefully we're good. So let's get on to today's 4th race. What is the 118th running of the Tremont Stakes? Wow, it's a really old race. It's for purse $250,000 for 2-year-olds. We have a field of 10 2-year-olds. Wow, I have to say, for a stakes race, 10 2-year-olds this time of year, it's very incredible. Going 5 1/2 furlongs. And I'm going to go with the 7 horse here again. Number 7, Uncle Vinny at 5-2, John Velasquez for Kyle Pletcher. I have Uncle Mo, very good horse. Last time out there on Belmont Park, 5 furlongs on May 21st in the last race for $73,000. Won easily. If you watch the replay, won easily by 4 1/2 lengths. He bumped at the back of the race. It was 3 wide and just had to be used that day, but he just won it. He just won it. Just won pretty good. Then that was the start on May 21st. Workout's been okay. I think this horse would really like Uncle Mo. Would be nice. He wasn't really. He was a miler. He could go a good mile, but not a mile and a quarter. I think we saw that in Bruce Cup Classic, 2011, 10, something like that. Whatever it was. I think it was 11. He ran at Belmont. This horse had a workout Belmont May the 9th. 4-furlong workout at 50 3, 23rd best at 35. Hasn't had a workout since his last start, but that's the thing that's a bit surprising. So we're gonna go with this one here. Not to really. It has 1 start, not a lot to really go off of that 1 start, but it was an impressive start. So I'm gonna go with this one. If you look at the other part of the field, let's see. Who does Wesley Ward? Wesley Ward has the 5 horse Battery. looks okay. I have to say, one of his maiden race was really good. And then let's see, number 9, Moment is Right, is going to be running the Astoria the day before. So I'm going to go with this one. So to count my bets for race number 4 from Belmont Park, I will be going with the 7 horse, Echo Mini. Now let's get on to race number 8 from Belmont. We're going to the 8th race now from Belmont. Let's slide down to it. The 8th race from Belmont is the 37th running of the True North Stakes Grade 2 event. Purse $250,000, 4-year-olds and a horse. Field of 8 horses traveling 6 furlongs. Again, nice race, very wide open. This one also going 6 furlongs. And I'm gonna go with the 7 horse. I'll tell you, the first 3 stakes races I have are the 7 horses. I don't know. I haven't looked at the rest of the card yet. I just looked at the stakes races. Number 7, clearly now 7-2. Jose Lescano, West Tomato in Belmont Park, 6 furlongs, and May the 10th in Diablo overnight stakes for 100,000. Finished second by neck. That was at the same race Pals Mouse finished third in. He was 4 wide leg gamely that day. This was the horse's first start at Belmont since last year. Then the Aqueduct 7 furlongs on April the 4th in the Carter Handicap Grade 1 event that day. Finished 7 by 11 quarter lengths on the horse's first start of the year since last August. I thought the start just was really after that. Really overlaid. Trained by Brian Lynch here. Then it had to start Saratoga last start last year, 7 furlongs in the 4 on August 30th, finished 8th by 12 and a quarter lengths. He bumped after the break and was 4 to 5 wide quarter pole. If this horse breaks good, watch out for this one. Ran in this race let's see what race. Ran in this race not last year's, pardon me. He never ran in this race, but ran in the Belmont Sprint Championship over this course last year. That was at 7 furlongs, but won by 6 and a quarter lengths. A very, very decisive win. He was inside turns 3 wide. That was the horse's last win also. But ran last year's Met Mile 1 year ago. Tomorrow or whatever, Sunday. Finished fifth by 5.5 lengths at 10-1. He's drew out just head and nose fight against a lot tougher horses. Remember the field last year, he had very tough horses. So I'm going to go with this one here. Over the Belmont surface, 5-2, 2 wins, 1 second, and 1 third. So 4 of the 5 starts have come to money. Just look at this race. It's a very wide open race again. Number 5, Dad Caps. I kept going back to him also. Maybe if I play him, I might put Dad Caps in Exacto with Clearly now. Just going through the race right now. Another horse to look at maybe is the 3 horse Captain Sirius at 15-1. Stepping up in a lot of class, but you never know with this one. I've seen a lot of things coming on these big days racing. So going with this one, so recap my best race number 8 from Belmont Park. I'm going to go with the 7 horse here. Let's get on to race number 9 from Belmont Park. What is the 72nd running of the New York Handicap? Grade 2 purse, $300,000. Fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and upwards. We do have a field of field of 9 horses, including a pardon entry here. Before I go in the model quarter, the row will be set out 0 feet for today's program. Model quarter. And before getting on to that, the 1 horse, I believe, Kitten's Queen is actually a rabbit for the 1A Stephanie's Kitten. I haven't seen that in a while. But again, I'm trying to beat the favorite here. I'm going to go with the 5 horse here, Eastern Bell at 10-1. Jose Lescano for Grand Motion. Really like when Grand Motion sends this horse to New York. Last time after on Church Dance, on Monterey's on a good turf course on May the 16th in the Katrina Handicap, Katarina, whatever you want to call it. Finished second by head, and a race with running divisions. I don't see that a lot either in this kind of racer. He was just gaining, did not have enough distance that day. I think this horse was a little bit too far back that day. Then allowed racing a soft turf course, mile 16th on April 8th at Keeneland. First third by 4 3/4 lengths. Tempted and kicked on that day. That was the horse's first start in America, and the horse's first start since August 2nd of last year. August 2nd of last year won a good win in England, previously trained by John Gosling. Quarter in the market insurance massive stakes for $300,000. Pitched 4th by 5 lengths that day. He just was into stretch, was at the rear, and switched two furlongs. Was just no real threat that day. Not like closing that day. The horse's last one came at Newbury on June the 12th of last year, and the Stud Lord Weinstock Memorial Stakes for $62,000. Won by neck. He charged the leaders and was just ridden out that day. I think the help with Lasix would really help this horse. Not getting Lasix for the first time, had Lasix in the last two, but horses in Europe, especially in England, don't run Lasix, so pumping it with all that steroids, as some people call it, will really help this horse. To go with this one, like I said, very wide open race, trying to give you some sort of price here. Let's see. Just going to go through the race quick. The four's coming in from Ireland, actually. Waltzing Matilda. Getting off subject, but Waltzing Matilda is coming in from Ireland, not from Australia. You might get that. But Beauty Parlor, another horse, really nice horse, but every time I pick Christophe Belmont this year in the New York turf race, I would get beat, or he always loses. Even another horse I was really going back to as probably a second choice. I'd probably put him on to an exacto was number 7, Ripsoif, or whatever you want to call it. 6-1 with Joel Rosario. Won this race last year. This race, which were on June 28th of last year, they moved it up this year. But this year, the horse's starts have been like not good. Very disappointing starts this year. I don't know, maybe this horse will really come back to a good form this year, but I really don't know. And Stephanie's getting 3-5, really want to beat the favorite. So going to go with this one. So recap my bets for race number 9 from Belmont Parks, New York State. Going to go with the 5 horse here. Now let's get on to race number 10. Finally, let's see how long this video is going on for 11 minutes. I give you an award if you watch the whole 11 minutes of this. So let's get on to race number 10, which is the second running of the Belmont Gold Cup Invitational, purse $250,000 for 4-year-olds and upwards. We do have a field of 11 horses traveling 2 miles. In America, you just do not see that distance, 2 miles. I wonder how many races in America in the last 2 years have been running 2 miles. Maybe at like Mountaineer and all that stuff, but other than that, not a lot. Going 2 miles, sorry about that. Goddamn iPad technology. 2 miles. I have to show that because a lot of people do not know what the distance is. Plus, give me a second to stop speaking. 2 miles and a field of 11, like I said before. And I'm going to go with the 311, a very wide open race again, because not a lot of these horses run 2 miles. Number 3, Unitarian at 3-1. Javier Castellano for Ty Pletcher. Last time out, April the 18th, came in mile 8 in the Alcorn Stakes, a great event that day. Here's third by neck. This 6 wide just came down well that day. Very good run. That was the horse's first run since January 31st of this year, and ran 2 miles actually down in South Florida in the Alan Jerkins handicap for 75 grand. Won by 3.5 lengths. I have to say, this horse is 5 wide at the 4th turn. You don't see that a lot. But I was just going away that day. You see that a lot at the 4th turn on these 5-furlong race courses. And then at Gulfstream Park, mile and a half in the William McKnight Stakes on December 21st. Finished 4th by 3 lengths. I was 4 to wide and 3 at the 3rd turn. Just had no late gain that day. I have to say I'm a fan of that run personally, but a lot of people won't think it's a good run. I have to say, but this horse in Stakes Company has won once. I was in the actually won twice. Excuse me, I'm lying here. Won twice. The first win came in actually the Alcorn Stakes of 2014. Won by 1/4 lengths at 18-1 with Javier Castellano. Gets Javier Castellano back today. He was 8 wide and worse goes down that day. At Belmont, the source is 3-0. It's 2 wins and 1/3. So hopefully that really won't matter too much. Hopefully he really likes the course. It's going to be a bit of a wet course, and a bit of a wet course going to be a very wet course. It's probably going to be good. Let's see. This horse won the Keeneland on a good turf course. Then every start up until that Gulfstream started 2 miles was a wet course. So hopefully this horse will really handle it today. I'm gonna go with this one 3-1. Also gonna put number 11 on my ticket. Number 11, reflecting at 15-1, Joel Rosario. Last time out there in Pimlico, mile 16th on May the 8th, an optional claimer. Finished second by a length. This horse just clipped heels at the start, but I have to say, clipped heels and still went on to second place finish. Pretty impressive. When running the Alan Jerkins Stakes, like a lot of these horses coming out of 2 miles on January 31st at Gloucester Park, finished third by 5 1/4 lengths. Met a bit at the 5/16th pole and just re-cleared that thing. Very nice race, that Alan Jerkins Stakes. A lot of horses coming out of that race that did decent. And then at Laurel Park, mile and a half in the Laurel Turf Cup, finished fourth by 2.5 lengths. Was on the rail, just angled up towards the upper stretch, and just missed that thing. Ran this race last year, finished third by 1 length in Belmont Gold Cup last year. 25-1, was 4 wide in the upper. I was very, very willingly that day. I'm going to go with this one here. The distance shouldn't be a problem with this horse. Finished third both times. If this horse gets a really clear trip, watch out for this one. So going to go with this one. Just want to go through the field here again. Number 10 came out of the Alan Jerkins Stakes, like a lot of these horses did. Let's see how many horses did come out of that race. Let's see, 1 horse, 2 horses. 2 horses came out of the Alan Jerkins Stakes. 3 horses. 4 horses. And 4 horses came out of that Alan Jerkins Stakes. Very decent race. But I want to go through a couple horses. Number 5, Red Rifle. I'm just not a... I don't know. Very, very iffy about this horse. This race was on dirt. You never know. It could be taken off dirt, off turf to be run on dirt. But if it's run on dirt, I would probably pick him as a main track only selection. But here, I'm not that positive. You never know. But he would be another horse for dirt selection. But number 6 just got claimed in an optional claimer, stepping up in a lot of class, but did finish second at a 2 miles distance earlier this year in that Alan Jerkins Stakes. Number 7 is a steeplechase horse coming in to run. Don't know if this horse, he can handle distance, but I don't know against a lot of tougher horses. The 4 horse, it looks too tough to run against these horses. The other horses are too tough to whatever I said. So I'm going to go here. So recap my best racing time from Belmont Park after 17 minutes and 13 seconds of video of me talking straight. Well, I'm going to go with the 3:11 exact box here as the, I put the 11 as on top of my ticket as a bit of a price, but so I'm going to go with this one. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at 316picks.